A lot of travelers leave Milan thinking, was it just that, the Duomo and La Scala Theatre and just some shopping? But the truth is that Milan doesn't reveal itself right away. You need to know where to look. There is a reason for that. Milan has always been pragmatic and wealthy city since Roman times, and it was called Mediolanum, and it was a very important city. However, over the centuries, the Milanese people have never been afraid and never hesitated to rebuild the old with new, replace the old with new, and develop the city, always pushing it forward. And this happened also during after the Second World War, when the city was heavily bombed and massively destroyed. After that, the locals rebuilt the city with a new face, and a lot of small squares and piazzas disappeared, leaving space to more modern buildings. And this is why the city doesn't have the same atmosphere like Rome and Florence, perhaps. But beneath the surface, it reveals a lot of hidden gems that many travelers have never heard of and never visit actually. And this can completely change your experience in the city and also give you a different perspective of Milan and how you see it. Hi, I'm Vanya from Designer Italy, and actually I was supposed to stay in Milan for just a month when an international hotel chain I work for opened a new property here in the city. And however, this month has already become 15 plus years, so I now call Milan my home, and I can confidently say that I have explored the hidden corners of the city. And in today's video, I want to share those secrets with you, so stick until the very end. First thing first, you're not the only one who thinks that Milan is all about fashion, business, Duomo, and La Scala Theatre. And actually, it's very easy to underestimate the city until you see what's actually here. And in this video, I will show you a better way to experience Milan beyond the surface, uncovering 3 hidden gems for you. And number 3 is my favorite. Of course, perhaps you're already planning to visit Duomo and thinking of how impressive it is. And it actually is, don't get me wrong, but just a short walk away from the cathedral, you'll find San Maurizio al Monastero Maggiore, and it's often called the Sistine Chapel of Milan. So this is our first hidden gem. From the outside, the church is very modest, but the inside, the entire church is wrapped in frescoes painted by Bernardino Luini, one of Leonardo da Vinci's pupils, and his workshop. So the colors are vibrant, from deep blues and rich reds and shimmering gold details, and they cover every surface from ceilings to arches and walls. But what makes it extra fascinating is that the church is divided into 2 parts, one for the worshippers and another a hidden area for the nuns, who at that time weren't allowed to see or be seen. The church is a mix of beauty and history, and the best part is that hardly any tourists go there, so very often you will find yourself almost alone in one of the most breathtaking spots in Milan. So just give it a try. And now let's talk about something that is hiding in plain sight. Right on Piazza della Scala, just across from the Opera Theatre, is Galleria d'Italia Milano. And from the outside, actually, you may pass through it and not even realize that this is one of the most impressive museums in Milan. But step inside and you will change your mind immediately, because you enter a grand neoclassical palace with marble staircases and frescoed ceilings and sophisticated details. And the collection itself is also incredible. There are Renaissance and Baroque masterpieces, 19th century Italian works, and modern and contemporary art. You'll see pieces by Caravaggio, Canova, and Hayes, right alongside 20th century names like Fontana. And the gallery also hosts some rotating contemporary exhibitions, so there is always something fresh to see. And it actually has that kind of Milanese twist, that it's elegant and classic, and then on the same time it's modern, bold, and innovative. So it's very typical for Milan. So you can enjoy world-class art in a calm and unhurried atmosphere. And finally, number 3. And now you may think that Milan is all about fashion streets and glass skyscrapers, but just a short walk away from the city center is Villa Necchi Campiglio, and it's an amazing Art Deco villa from the 30s of the 20th century, and it has some amazing peaceful garden that you will absolutely love. Stepping inside Villa Necchi feels like walking straight into the glamorous world of Milan's high society. And the Necchi family actually were wealthy industrialists, and their home shows it very well. They're like marble staircases, elegant saloons with original furniture, and one of the first private swimming pools in Milan. And that was quite a luxury at that time. So the villa has also become a bit of a star. Like films like I'm Love with Tilda Swinton were shot here using its perfectly preserved interiors. So between art collections, the design details, and the tranquil and the garden cafe where you can also pause for coffee, it's a place that feels both intimate and lavish at the same time. And if you have heard that Milan is a boring city, think again. Uh, of course, it doesn't show off like Venice or Rome, but once you know where to look, you will uncover art and design and culture that rivals any other of the Italy's famous destinations. Let me know in the comments if you have already been to Milan or if you have skipped it. I would love to know your experience. And if you're into under the radar destinations, you can also watch my video about Umbria that I link just right here. And if you're planning a trip to Italy, make sure to check the description so to download my free Italy trip plan checklist below. That will help you and will guide you through 5 simple steps on how to build your personalized trip to Italy. And if you need more in-depth help, you can also book a consultation call with me again at the link in the description. Of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so not to miss any other videos. Thank you for watching. I'm Vanya from Designer Italy, and see you in my next video.